getting our biology to work for us rather than against us. So let's talk our aging biology.
So let me give you a peak performance example, and then I'll give you an aging example.
Okay.
This is just a definition of peak performance. Peak performance is getting our biology to work for us rather than against us. I've coined those particular phrases, but this is not a new idea. You go back to 100 years ago, William James was the godfather of psychology, wrote the first psychology textbook. In that textbook, it says the most important thing in any education is to make our nervous system our ally instead of our enemy. Nervous system meaning brain and body. And we talked about flow triggers. I'll give you another flow trigger. Complete concentration is a flow trigger. We know flow follows focus. So what does that mean biologically? Well, when I talk about complete concentration, one, if you want to concentrate, practice distraction management. This is getting our biology to work for us rather than against us. Why? Because we are not more powerful than our cell phones. Our cell phones are designed to resemble slot machines in how they work with our attention. The most distracting, addictive thing ever invented. We're not going to beat that. So practice distraction management ahead of time. When you want complete concentration for flow, turn off the cell phone, turn off email, turn off instant messages, turn all that stuff, because we can't beat that. I'll give you a second example that's a little slightly different. So this is interesting. The sweet spot is 90 to 120 minutes. Why is that? Well, we know you have a REM sleep cycle that lasts 90 minutes to 120 minutes. We have a waking focus cycle that's the exact same length. So the brain...
Matching a brainwave state.
Exactly. Studies run by McKinsey, the business consultancy. They wanted to know how more productive are executives in flow than out of flow. They spent 10 years doing this study. Average was 500% more productive.
Wow.
Yeah, it's huge. Flow is a step function worth of change. So this is the big deal of flow because this is biologically hardwired into all humans. Everybody listening to this can get into flow and can use this. It's not learning 240 to 500% faster than normal. We ran Harvard, University of Sydney in Australia, 400 to 700% spike. Happiness, well-being, overall life satisfaction, they all spike. Empathy, wisdom, and these are huge spikes. This is optimal performance that comes built in. My point about the 500% more productive is start by starting, right? Start by 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It's much easier to build up to 90 or 120 minutes because we're getting our biology to work for us rather than against us. How does this happen as we age? Here's a really simple example. So older adults who experience incredibly powerful emotions live longer and healthier lives than those who do not. And one of the reasons is when we experience very powerful positive emotions, we boost production of T cells, which fight disease, and then natural killer cells, which target tumors and other sick cells.